Welcome to Mount Itoi. It's so intimidating, not even the story wants to mess with it. I mean, are there even any melodies here? I need 2 more of those. Where the heck could they be? Well, what else do we have to do here? Oh, Kid's parents were getting kidnapped by aliens. And Teddy's parents got killed up on this mountain, so he's sworn revenge on the mountain. Okay, Teddy, you can do that on your own time, though. We got you up here. Are you going to slice it in half with your katana? Well, previously we started scaling Mount Itoi, and someone asked me, hey, if you just have Lloyd and you find Teddy, is he just still shove Lloyd out of the party? And the answer would be no. That doesn't happen. In fact, there's a lot of scenes you miss out on if you don't have Anna and Teddy in your party. One is the concert that we've seen. The other one's behind this door. Other buildings, they kind of have useless rooms, like the hotels and the hospitals. Nothing's in them. There's something in this one. Like Teddy leaving us alone for a while. He has some other business. He needs to get on eBay and sell that ancient katana he found in the mountains. Alright, we could take a nap. Anna? You're supposed to be following me. That's how being a party works. Look, there's 2 beds for us to stay in. Teddy can sleep on the couch. Anna, you feeling okay? Are you petrified? Did you get hit by a time-lapse stone origin? Oh. That look in her eyes means only one thing. I think she has fallen for an Ninten. We're about to see the first love scene in Mother. In the entire Mother series, in fact. Of course Ninten loves you too, but he's being the silent protagonist type. Someone perfect for a psychic girl like Anna. By the way, that was some very good NES dancing. We have some young love blossoming in the middle of this heck hole called Mount Itoi. Oh hey, Teddy! How are you doing today? We were totally not about to make out. Totally not. Oh, you sound like a little bit in a rush. Were you trying to bootleg eBay? You're not supposed to do that. Okay, what's going on? I heard an explosion. Yes, I have. Were you playing with the plasma beam while we were dancing in here? I mean, just talking? She's not my girlfriend! Okay, she is my girlfriend. But we have some more serious issues right now. There's something coming for us. Through the building's walls! R7038! Super Mega Sacket! This is R7037's big brother. And we don't have a tank. But we do have some more Psi than we do last time. Let's take away most of his HP. That worked the last time. And then we shot him with a tank cannon. Ninten and Teddy aren't up to snuff here. And I can't even hit him with a Freeze Gamma. Alright, that's it. You got my dander up. You get a Fire Omega. Let's see how you like this, Mr. Robot. I would love to see what a Smash does against this guy. Oh, what is that? That is not an instant kill. That is a lousy kill. You will try again with a Beam Gamma. If not, I'll Beam Omega you. Don't think I won't. This guy is actually an unbeatable encounter. One hit from him will take away all your HP, and then some, and is immune to pretty much everything. But I just wonder, if you just manage to smash this guy, that ignores defense. Would you be able to kill him with smashes? I haven't seen it done. I haven't heard about it being done. He's probably immune to smash. And he's also immune to not dying. This is the best robot on the planet. Until we could find a tank. Oh no. We're dead. Wait, what the heck was that? How did we get all the way out here? A tank? Could it be? It's Lloyd! So that's where he was this entire time. He was building a tank to kill us with. How dare you kick me out of the party? I hate you guys. Ugh. Well, game over. Lloyd killed us. Or maybe not. Well, thanks to Lloyd, we actually survived the robot encounter. Man, that guy's resourceful, ain't he? Oh. Teddy looks a little worse for wear, though. Lloyd, do you have anything to say about this? No, he does not. Well, this is the nice doctor at the base of Mount Itoi when we were entering the cave. He has nothing to say about this either. The only person we can talk to is Teddy. Man, that was a tough robot encounter. Are you feeling up to being our party member anymore? No, it is not. I saw you hit like a very weak baby. And I've met a baby. But he's confident that we'll be able to succeed. He believes. You'll have to train harder to destroy this mountain with your katana. It's time to fight for yourself, Lloyd. You got beat up by a big jerk the last time. And now it's the weakling's turn. He has a tank. Is he really a weakling? I say no. And we get Lloyd right back. We get our explosions / tank / technology genius. Teddy's just gonna have to wait it out here. We'll avenge you, Teddy. We'll avenge everything that you wanted to avenge for. And Lloyd got everything back that Teddy was holding. That's why I didn't put it away. It would just have been hassle. But that means we ended up back where we were. Back at the base of Mount Itoi. But we need some information. We're getting attacked by robots. I want to know the whole story. There's one thing in Magicant we haven't done, and we had to wait till we got stronger. Since we have an Ultra Plasma tank and some flamethrowers, we can go and get that knowledge. Yes, it is the Guitar Hermit. He lives outside of Magicant, where all the enemies live. They don't like you. They don't like anyone. In fact, they'll probably stay away from me now that I'm super ultra powerful. Alright, buddy. Give me your information. I am level 39 going on 40. Ah, he finished his song. I love music. Even annoying guitar music. This sounds familiar. Yes, this is familiar. He's naming off all the melody locations. There was a ghost. Many, many ghosts. I fought them all. That's the cactus? He speaks in your mind and makes you scream. And the dragon. We found the dragon too. That means the other two locations are in his song. Eve's last song. Are you talking about Adam and Eve? Are you talking about something else? And on the mount named Itoi, you must climb high, young boy, for the final melody. Another alcoholic stone! No, I don't want to come back to Magicans. But I have to. I'll have all the melodies now. I could fix whatever's wrong with her. Alright, thank you, guitar guy. This is the original Guitar Hero. It sure is. Well, we're gonna have to teleport back to LA now, but I want to test something out. In Earthbound, when you teleport, you're able to change directions. I've been wondering if that is an actual Mother thing, or did they invent that just for Earthbound? Since, of course, Mother 3 didn't have this ability. Let's try it! I'm gonna head back to LA. Teleport! Yes, I can! Ha! Alright, I gotta get back to that healer shack that's up on the mountain, though, so I'll see you in a little bit. One thing to learn about Mount Itoi. Even though you have Lloyd, some flamethrowers, and you vaporize Super Mega Sacket, doesn't mean these enemies are any less hard. They will still have status effects, they will still be dangerous, like these rock oils. Actually, I lied. Rock oil is not really that dangerous. Rock oil, he bypassed his fire-breathing abilities, his ability to use stone origin, and he picked up a lot of PK Freeze abilities instead. His PK Freeze Beta and Gamma, so watch your HP. He might critical you, and you might not notice it until it's too late. But if you're a high enough level, you can just beam Omega them to death. And pick up some levels. Good for you, Lloyd. You haven't fought with us in a while. You kinda missed out on these. Yep, he could build a tank, but he cannot level himself up. Speaking of which, I would like to keep people topped off at all times. I kinda wish you could use PK Life Up Omega out in the field, but it won't let you. It would have been a nice touch. If someone actually gets around to making a remake of Mother Earthbound 0, you keep that in mind. I would like a life up that you could use in the field. And a repel ring that actually works the way it's supposed to. Well, we could make our way back to the healer shack right now, which doesn't sound like a very bad idea. But we could also head north and head towards the lake. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a risk and head towards the lake instead. There are other enemies here. And did that just say it made Lloyd confused and then it said he wasn't confused? I think the game is confused about confusion. I think it's confused about how confusion works, and now I'm confused at why its confusion is confused. Confusion! Ah, now I remember Confusion Gate. Thanks a lot, Earthbound 0. Welcome to the lake. The only enemies here are Omooks, the already upgraded version of the regular Mook. Why they're called Omooks? Don't ask me. Write to Itoi. Ask him, hey. Omooks? Really? Omooks. You're gonna go with that. Okay, cool. And if you think this game was hard, just the American version, it was worse. The Japanese version had a lot of different changes to it that actually made it a tougher game to get through. In Japan, you had to find a map in Earthbound 0. Also, the Crystal Cavern and Rosemary Manor were a lot more convoluted and complex and very, very confusing. So you should be thankful that it looks like what it is in this game instead of what they had. You could look that up on the internet. Some people have maps of the old Mother Japanese maps. It's crazy. Also, the old man in Magicant, when you call him with telepathy, he only cures poison and stone from you. He is not an ATM. You want money? You have to go back to town. And also, everybody remember Ignorance Man? Yeah, that guy. He had that very long dialogue. If you answer any of those questions the wrong way, he repeats the dialogue in this version. What he does in the other version is he will warp you all the way back to where you enter Magicant the first time. That spire thingy. And also, I'm really getting tired of these Omooks. Omooks, I was explaining Japan, and why it's a lot harder than America. You guys don't need to do this. We've seen you. We're good. You confused Dana. I feel great for you now, but we just don't want to see you anymore. Goodbye. I don't want to buy anything off the Omooks today. There's only one reason why I came to the lake. There's a pier right here. There's a boat. I forgot what we were doing up in this mountain now. I want to take a boat ride. It's broken. Too bad. Oh wait, we have Lloyd. He fixes everything. Including tanks. Now, if you did not dance with Anna and go into that side room, and then Teddy didn't get injured because you didn't fight the robot, Teddy will still be with you at this point. I believe he can fix this boat like Lloyd does. I don't know how, I don't know why. It's just in the game's programming he could do that. And also, he will do things at the end of the game as well that Lloyd usually does. Something tells me I don't want to go in there. Is this really relevant to the story in any way? I'm a boat now, and I don't really want to mess with whirlpools, because that's not healthy to boats. Then again, that one guy told me there is a robot in the lake. I want robot! This seems like a great idea! Ha-ha! Welcome to the underground lab. The underwater lab. It might seem like Duncan's factory. It might sound like Duncan's factory. You might have an overwhelming sense of dread like Duncan's factory, but there's absolutely no enemies here. You are safe. You could take a breath of relief. There's no omooks. There's no gargoyles trying to murder you. There certainly isn't a giant robot. Or at least not a hostile one. Hello, any giant robots here? No, this is an empty room. Is anybody here building a giant robot? I would like to rent it off you. I would like to kickstart you and your underwater aquariums that you've made. Really? Aquariums? In an underwater lab? Cool. Someone had way too much free time on his hands. He made a lab that is way too big for anybody. Hello! 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 That's an echo. That's an NES echo. Alright, that ladder seems to head somewhere important, but I know better. I know you always take the second exit in a maze. No! It punked me! It's an empty room. I have to use the first exit of the maze. Yep, that is a ladder, alright. It must be ladder science. Oh hey! A robot! And cracks. That glass isn't looking too good. Robot, you are mine. You will answer your master when I say things at you. Are you a telepathic robot? No, not a telepathic robot. Well, I'm a little disappointed now. I must check you to wake you up. Hello, robot. I am your master now. Your name is Robot. Okay, Robot is self-conscious, and she will name herself. This is Eve. Okay, that's great. I heard about an Eve before from some kind of hermit guy. Do you have a melody for me? Are you a singing robot? Her creator was Dr. Andonuts. No, wait, he's in our party. Who can it be? George! My great-grandfather was taken to the end of the universe and he ate it milliways. And he thought, hey, maybe Ninten would like a giant robot as a pet. And he built this giant robot to protect Ninten. So he knew all about this already. Was my great-grandfather psychic and a robot engineer? Because that would be awesome. Alright, we got a giant robot! Hooray! I've drowned! Hooray! No, we're fine. We have a giant robot now. I guess next time on Earthbound 0, we have giant robots! We get to go on a giant robot adventure. We killed one, and now we have one of our own. We will take better care of it. Good night, folks.